Hello. All right. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. We're gonna do this. It's kind of rainy outside, but we're gonna be in here working on Bot Person, and yeah, we'll see where we end up. So yesterday we tried to work on token refreshing and made basically basically zero progress on that. So yeah, that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But what was it that we did manage to do? We did manage to do something simple. I think it was with the passing data from the main settings view into the child components there. So I mean, minor victory, but all in all, I mean, it didn't make. Uh, I know I said I was going to try to work on figuring out some of the stuff with the back end that ended up causing some of the issues there, but I didn't get to figure that out. So yeah, today I think we'll just be working on Bot Person and yeah, trying to, I don't know, do something here, kind of mix it up a little bit. And I think today we'll try to re-implement some of the features that were lost. So yeah, I mean, simple enough. So we basically need to re-implement bot stats and then it's like a whole bunch of information. So let's crack open Bot Person. Let's minimize all the other ones we don't need. Crack open Bot Person here and see where we ended up. So I know my stats. I know we had a bunch of stuff here kind of like pre-figured out. So like, we want interactions. This is where we'll need Surrealist, because it's just going to basically be SQL stuff. So we're connected to dev, cool. And then, yeah, and then we're going to be trying to do all this. So there's a problem with the database. Parse error path is not a member in. Oh, I don't know what that means. Event ID not in 12 and 13. So let's start by just doing select star from, what is it, events. Oh cool, it has the autocomplete now. That's neat. So let's do this. Select star from events. Cool. Then let's back it up a little bit where event user equal $ user ID. Okay, that's a little bit weird. Let's look into Surrealist. Or Surreal. Where's the docs versus SurrealDB documentation? So real QL operators. Let's see if they have anything variables. Because we're using just a local variable there, just the use parameters. Let and then name equal. What if we just skip out on? Oh, it wants a string. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it wants a string. Okay. So this is getting us closer. So let's break this down a little bit and kind of rework where we. So let's just put this back in here. Math count. SurrealDB. Suppose. Because I know it has a very Rust-like syntax. Is it as simple as just count? Yeah, well, that's convenient. So then, select star where. Okay, so let's get us a little bit closer. Oh, hey, Bobby, how's it going? Welcome back. Today we're doing some fun stuff with the bot itself, and we're gonna be looking into some of the database stuff and trying to bring back some of the commands that were lost there with the conversion to use the database instead of just the old text file that it was previously. So, yeah, I mean, should be fun, right? We're having fun. So right now I'm just trying to get together the events that we'll need, the queries we'll need to pull back the data that. So right now there's a list of things I want to have brought back. Right now the my stats command is super simple. My stats, it's super simple. It just tells you the number of images you requested and then the stuff about the current streak, a bonus streak that you have. But I kind of want to add more granular information, like just like total number of interactions. It's kind of like a bunch of stuff. So it should theoretically be simple, but I've been wrong before. So yeah, let's see where it leaves us. So persistence get user. I know we had, there's I was trying to work on something similar like this before, but I'm not sure in the DB. No, it's not in the DB. Is it on a different branch? Could I have just kind of stored what I was working on away on a different? Let's find out. I have a bunch of brain. For improvement, my stats update. Yes, one commit ahead. This is, I guess, kind of where things ended up. Wow, yeah. Well, that's not. That's surprisingly not helpful. It just has all of the fields I want to put out, but it did. Okay. That's resoundingly unhelpful. Wow, I really help myself out sometimes. Okay, so we'll have to go stats. Oh, this is some old code. Probably just remember. By the way, Big W on you, as I suggested making these streams a short form and explain how you do, how did you that what does. Oh my God, I'm struggling. This is me, not you. How you do that? Blah, blah, blah. Good montage. That would be good. I honestly haven't thought that far into I guess like producing content. I mean, I know short form is kind of like the big thing nowadays. Right now, this is I'm do appreciate that people are getting entertainment out of this, but this is mostly for me to motivate myself to do work on this, because I mean otherwise let's look at my GitHub profile. Otherwise, giant blocks like this happen where I just had to stagnate and don't really work on things. And I mean, I enjoy working on this, so but yeah, short form content, I'll look into that. I mean it can't hurt to put it out like that, so yeah, I'll have to look into possibly getting these cut down to size. And yeah, I mean it can't hurt, and if anything, it gives me something else to do with some of the like the editing and all that. And I mean, I find that side of content creation kind of interesting, so yeah, I'll have to look into that. Thanks for the suggestion. I never even crossed my mind. But yeah, I'll have to look into that. So where were we? The stats. Stats. Focus. User store. Was it in the user? It's probably in the stats.go here. Print user. Might your animation shorts get now 5 to 10K or more? Oh wow. That's like pretty significant. Wow, good for you. I didn't know that the shorts market was that I don't know, big. I mean, I know TikTok is massive, but I don't know. I've done everything in my power to hide shorts on YouTube because I I don't find them beneficial. I know I would love them, but I feel like it would just completely ruin my attention span, which is already shaky at. So it's mostly just for my benefit to avoid them. I know plenty of people enjoy them, so yeah, I'll have to. I mean, if you're getting those kind of views with your animation content, just cutting things down, I mean that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's pretty much more views than anything I have ever out, so good suggestion. I have paper somewhere. Where's my notebook? Take note of that, because I will forget if I don't take note of it. There we go. I took note of it. And yeah. I mean, the last time I edited something was probably, it was probably back in high school even. Back in high school for like a school project. I mean, it can't hurt to brush up on the skills. Bro, my first short video for my first try got 3K views. Damn. Okay. I feel like that'll definitely be beneficial to look into. Yeah, like, I mean, beyond just keeping to the schedule, like, I haven't really put much thought into content besides that. So, yeah, I feel like that could be useful. Okay, so here is where we're going to want to, basically going to steal the query from this, and then stats. I feel like we should put it in stats. I mean, stats I feel like is a dead component at this point. User, update user. Shorts are wild on views. Okay. Wow. Yeah, again, it's an entire side of YouTube that I've intentionally ignored, but maybe if I feed the beast a little bit, who knows? Maybe it can, I don't know. I'm not really looking to make money from it, but if I can make a couple dollars, who am I to say no? So here we're gonna gut the stats because we don't really use them anymore. This is gonna complain. Okay. Func get my stats. Or get user stats. User ID, and then it's also this coding needs a coding theory channel. Coding theory. Just kind of like how so? Like kind of just like my thought process behind how I design things, or okay, you're just gonna do just a basic function right now. So this is data. We're gonna be using the user ID here. Then let var error. There's a capital E error. What is it complaining? I think it's lowercase e error. Well, it's a strange idea. I mean, can't hurt to give ideas a try. I mean, what? There's giving it the old college try. Error is declared but not using the compiler. Oh, it's because the colon. What is the type of the return of DB query? Okay, so how do I get in the user store? How do I parse it? Persistence user. The SurrealDB unmarshal raw. Okay. That feels kind of gross having to try to do that for every single one of these fields that we're going to want to try to pull back. But there has to be a better way. Or maybe if I do the one big query here, then I guess is there a concept of stored Oh, there is a concept of stored functions. Is functions in the database. So maybe if we take all the different queries that are the subqueries that are going to need to get run for this, and then put them into stored function, and then we could just pass it the user ID, and then that might make things simpler instead of having to try to parse out the queries every single time. So let's give that a try. Let's first finish doing all of the subqueries here. So bad bot count, good bot count. I saw Go 1.21, Minecraft 1.20 reference. Oh yeah. I think that update's coming out fairly soon, isn't it? I am one who enjoys Minecraft myself, so I guess it's just kind of hitting all the keywords, and I guess it's kind of the whole algorithm just taking over. Loot box count. I already have image count. Cat count. Where am I pulling back user stats? These are all the count objects. Bad bot count, chat count, good bot check count, image count, interact count. Oh, it's probably from. Also, you don't know anything about the coding language? Yeah, I mean, I feel like Go is definitely not one of the easier languages, because it is fairly low level. It is I guess similar to C in that regard, but it has just a bunch of like modern quality of life stuff. It's I honestly picked it up because I just do some Friday night funking scripts for mods. Yeah, I mean that's always a fantastic place to start. I mean that's how I started, like just all in computer science and programming in general, is because like I enjoyed playing games, and I initially wanted to make games, but then I realized that industry is incredibly difficult to get into, so I decided to pivot to just computer science in general. But yeah, I mean, I feel like once you get the handle of one language, it is fairly easy to move about. I will say the one thing with Go, the language is it's incredibly finicky. Like the concept of between public and private is entirely based on capitalization, which is very hard to understand. If you don't read it somewhere at the beginning, it is so hard to understand. Oh my god, it took me an embarrassingly long time to understand what the capitalization did in the language in general, and then just being able to being able to just handle that. So this is complaining here because it doesn't have. Okay, let's just do content. Let's just do whip. Yeah, that is definitely working. So this is select star from users where user ID. That's just a simple select statement. So what if we put this? What if I get rid of the group all? What does that do? Oh, it puts it for every single. Okay, yep, we want the group all. We definitely want the group all there, because man, I feel bad for you struggling with code and no one watches you. I mean, that's basically what I do at work. It's just I feel like it's motivation to kind of talk through problems, because like I've noticed just even talking through it, even if no one's watching, it helps me just kind of come to a better understanding of what is going wrong and how to better address it. So yeah, like it's just kind of like a different way to work through the problems. So I mean, I definitely appreciate anybody who's watching, especially you, Bobby, but it's just even without anybody watching, it's super helpful just for myself to talk through the problems. So user stats. Okay, now we get to learn about SurrealDB functions, because I don't know how those work. Functions. These are the built-in functions, scripting functions. Section. What? What? How to create real DB. Find function, return. Oh, arguments. Cool. User ID, type is of type. Is there a type string? Yes, there is a type string. Cool. Is it really this simple? Really this simple? So let's do a new query here. fn stats. It is here. Oh, not API docs. By the way, I gotta go. I have stuff to do. Bye. Oh, enjoy the rest of your day, Bobby. I appreciate you stopping by, saying hi, and your suggestion for shorts. But yeah, have a good rest of your day. Yeah. Appreciate you stopping by for when you did, and I hope you have a good one. Okay. How do you select it? Select fn. Did I call it wrong? fn : none. API docs. Let's see. Authentication, cool. CLI. Oh, no. Return function. Nope, these aren't the functions I'm looking for. Vector, machine learning, object parse. Duration? No. These aren't the. real DB word procedures. Is that what I'm looking for? I don't think they have like stored procedures. Oh. Okay. I think I'm misunderstanding. I mean, they are functions. It's I think it's just I think I'm misusing them here. I think functions are similar to, I guess, MySQL functions. It's they kind of serve a utility purpose instead of like executing a query on our behalf. So I feel like, yeah, I feel maybe not. Let's give it a try one more time. Type string. I mean, it can't hurt to. Or nope. Query. We're just gonna functions. Bam. Create function. Cool. Then query here. Is it as simple as? Yep, I was right. The functions serve more of a utility purpose instead of being like a store procedure. MySQL. So okay, I think we will need we'll either need to call each of these individually, or we can create an object that kind of mimics this data structure. So yeah, so okay, so user stats as user stats from user stats as user stats from user stat. Okay, this is, I guess, creating a subsection of what we want in that query. So what are the fields that we want, and we'll make sure that we have them. So I'll move that over here, this over here. Okay, it can't get smaller. We love that. So we want interaction count, which is everything minus bot and bot GPT. I feel like we have here, as I believe 12 and 13, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go check the logging. Logging event type. So bot and bot GPT are here. So I think it's 0 based. So 0, 1, 4, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Yes, 12 and 13 are bot and bot GPT, which is what we don't want to include in the count here. And then, which is event ID not in. Great. And then we want good bot count, where it's, I believe I counted out some of these ID numbers. So 34. I'm gonna trust that they're correct. So good bot count, bad bot count, interaction count. Cool. And here we have image tokens. We have current streak, and we have last bonus. Great. We have the loot box count, and then image request, the number of images requested. 8. And then chats with just the bot, so it's with bot and bot GPT. So okay. And then last image requested, I don't feel like we need that, mostly because it's going to be just gross SQL that I don't really want to deal with at the moment. But yeah, so okay. So what happens if we just run this select statement without the rest of the larger query? Because I feel like if this returns what I think it does, Select count where user ID. Cool. It returns the number. Okay. So it returns an array with the object of on it. We can work with that. We can work with that for sure. So where do I have models? Here. I have. Let's create a model in here of user event count.go. Package, persistence, and what basically need to follow the struct for persistence. So type user count struct. It's object with just count in it. Okay, so I feel like that'll get us set for the. So here, this will be select count where $ user ID. This is interaction count data. This one, good bot count, or the subquery here. So this, indicate that for good bot count data. Place this. And then yeah, this is just complaining because I'm undefined. Oh, the little colon equals. Then it's gonna complain that it's not declared but not used. Great. I like declared but not used. Then it's complaining because that is the same query. So let's just change that. Here, group by all, and it's bad bot count. Yeah. Cool. Models. We need another struct for user my stats. Stats.go. Okay. Package persistence, and then type user count. That is wrong. We what is it? This is gonna have a bunch of stuff. It's gonna have gotta be capitalized, so it's public count int interaction count. Great. Good bot count. Bad bot count. Image token. Air bonus streak. Current streak. Last. This. Box count. 1 second. Thought I was gonna sneeze, so I tried to mute up for it, so I guess I don't. Image count. That. Okay, so this is gonna be user event count redeclared in this block. See detail. But oh, this is my cool. Okay, so here go back to just creating all of these queries. So we got the good bot, bad bot. Also going to this. So I feel like we can. How do I handle my stats already? It's called get user. User has the stats object. I feel like we can just kind of short circuit that with getting the user. Instead of having to do this at the separate query, just get the user, pull the fields, it as we need it. Cool. So that takes care of those. Then we need the loot box count. So gate this. It's mostly just doing the same query, but just replacing the ID for this is 16 for image count. 16 count data. Nice. And then finally as the chat count, which is slightly different query, but I mean very similar. So chat. Nice. That there. It's gonna be complaining. Error, we don't do any of the error handling, but we would. Where's the... No. Where is it? User store. Here. If error... I feel like we can more gracefully... Voodoo. Handle this. Perfect. I like those kind of errors. So we're gonna need to unmarshal all of that data. Ugh. Okay, so let's do... So, portfolio, user store here, assistance, that's I could spell assistant. Okay. This is the wrong one. Stats. So, 4%. How do I? Really imported but not used. Okay. So we want this at interaction count. Type here count. Count. Oh, we're also gonna need SurrealDB. Go. That's gonna handle that import and then direction counting. Okay, so box count. Yep. Go. Count. There we go. Cat count. Go. All right, and then if her is not equal to panicking, great. We love panicking. And then let's call var my stats persistence my stats. Go. There. Ah, this is just working out for us perfectly. stats dot tokens. Float 64. Streak is going. Bonus. What is last bonus? Oh, it's of type time, not string. Okay. Stats. Won't return an error, because if it does get an error, oh, stats, my stats. Cool. I didn't know. Okay, so how in the user store don't don't really. Oh, is it because because each one of these can have their own level of panic. Is gross. Don't like it, but I feel like we just need to be happy. That's a lot of panicking. Okay, so here we have it getting stats. Let's go into my stats. Nope, that's the object. My stats.go. Instance dot, what do we call that function? Get user stats. Nice. Okay, we're just kind of piggybacking on this, because if we are able to print out the stats here, then yeah, we know it's gonna going well. So go run main.go -- dev. There we go. Okay, so now we have to wait the minute and a half for the commands to register. I think it's about a minute now, which still it's ridiculous. It's just being rate limited by Discord. Yeah. Just gotta wait for this to happen, and then we can check to see if the my stats is working. This is gonna be making a bunch of database calls, and I'm kind of surprised that with at least in Golang that where am I going? Don't have to refresh the database connection, because I know or at least in the backend for the front for the website, after about an hour the database connection times out. So yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so bot is now running. Let's go here to Discord and do / oh, hello. To refresh that real quick. Okay, I wasn't sure if it's gonna just start leaking DMs or not. So / my stats. That's looking pretty good to me. I mean, it didn't freak out, so this is user stats dot interaction count rate. We love that. This is stats dot good bot count, and this is user stats bad bot count. Lowercase u stats. Stuff that we wanted to bonus streak, images requested. Okay. Yeah. Boxes open. Okay. So in through. Okay. Break and then name up. Let's do. Here we'll do chats with bot person. Chat count. True. Cool. There we go. And then what was the other fields? I think we have that. Images requested. Yes. And we have loot box count. Yes. We just need, I think, the last bonus. Probably gonna be like a super ugly date string. Not gonna. But we'll see once we put it out. Aw, come on. Well, we're gonna have to spin the wheel, but what is... Oh. It's capital L loot box count? Are you kidding me? Oh. Yep. Well, let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Make sure my stuff's saved first. Okay, it's saved. I cheat by having to reopen the windows, but hey. Gotta wait for it to restart now. I mean, apart from it being incredibly disruptive, I feel like this is one of the least bad ones that it that is on the wheel. Just annoying. Okay, so just logging in. Hopefully it'll just pop things back as they were. Okay. Good. So let me reopen Docker. Start the database. Cool. Docker. This is command dash dash dev. Here we go. Let me update the spin count as well. Times spun. Let me, while we're waiting on this, let me me turn off my AC because it's starting to get chilly in here. Come on. Okay, there's my AC off. Okay, so I feel like this is most of the way there. If not, I mean, yeah, I feel like we're kind of mostly done with re-implementing my stats. Or expanding upon them. Great. Yeah. Pretty good. I'm not sure if we need to do this user fetching, because, I mean, it's kind of being handled already, but... we just make sure to close out of 1Password real quick. Okay, I just want to show shit. Oh, sorry. Logging back into Discord. Okay, here we go. And then do /stats. Total interactions 28. Chats with bot person. Oh. We need to do date formatting, but I feel like date formatting is, of all the things, one of the easier things we have. What if I do /loot box? How many tokens do I have? Okay, I have enough. Cool, and I got 15 tokens. If I do /my stats, 1 loot box. Perfect. I feel like that's yeah, that's what we wanted to happen. So, date format. How? Let's just ask ChatGPT. In Golang, how to format a date into this Discord time since string. What is the timestamp? Parse time Unix. Parsed time in this case is layout. What is layout? What does layout serve? What purpose does serve? Layout is a string to specifies the format which you are trying to. Okay. Okay, so let's go back here. My stats. Port time. Declared but not used. Let's just eat the error. I don't really. And then date string is user stats dot bonus. Cannot use type as string. Dot. Simple. Let's give it a try. Oh wait, no. What was it? It was the... There we go. Bam. Okay, let's... Timestamp is parsetime.unit. Okay, let's give it a try. I mean, I feel like pretty close. Let's, yeah, give it a try. But it involves us going around the horn again. Yet again. So this is the fun of working on Bot Person. It's a much slower development cycle instead of, oh, here's your changes now, oh, it's broken immediately. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go. Okay. Checking. Alright. So, yeah, we just have to wait the minute it takes to register commands. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking some messages. Cool. Let's do /mystats. That is wrong. That is just wrong. But what if we do user stat / not bonus streak, but last bonus dot x instead of doing all this formatting nonsense. Okay, let's run around the horn again. Aw, come on. That's a wheel spin. And at least let's get it starting up while we spin the wheel again. Let me update the counter. Ooh. Go. I hate this one. This is one of the worst ones. Ugh. It's got a sheesh on the bad code. So okay, here it goes. We forgot to unimport time. Sheesh. Sorry that we had to experience that together. I hate it. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. A month ago. Oh, that's fucking. I think we did it. I think we did it. I think we got the my stats all sorted. What if I do /bot gp? What time is it? Cool, and then do /my stats. 12. Ah, that's perfect. I'm happy with that. I feel like this for a pull request, or not even a pull request, just a push to master. So what do we change? The DS store, rmf.ds store. Get out of here. Git. What a git diff, not diff. What do we change? Add a cdm updated my stats with more granular information about what the been doing. What else? No, I feel like that's concise enough. That bad boy up. Cool. I mean, okay, so we're kind of at an impasse here. I mean, we've been going for about an hour now, which is a little bit on the shorter side, but we did have success today, so we were able to get something done and moved up. So I feel like probably just call it a W and move on for the day. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, made good progress today. Did one of the things off the list here. I'll just remove this from my stats because did it. I feel like next time we can work on /bot stats, which is just kind of the same thing but globally. I did rewrite bot version docs. Yeah, I feel like we could do bot stats next time, and then or we can work on creating some kind of like global configuration for the bot, because I know with the /bot command I've had certain people give let's call it critiques critiques of the pre-prompt I was using. So I think if that could be configurable, that might, I don't know, it'll make for some decent changes without needing code change. There's that, and then I guess with that configuration there, it can be further used to configure certain other apps. Here I have make loot box. Oh, words are getting away from me. Make loot/lootbox configurable. So I feel like that could also be put in there alongside some of the configuration for /bot. So yeah, I feel like a little bit on the shorter end today, but we've had it's a good stream, and yeah, I feel like an easy W for a Tuesday, and can circle back to it on Thursday. But yeah, fair enough. I think yeah, that's it for today. But we'll do this again on Thursday. So let's yeah. Thank you all for watching, lurking, whatever. Appreciate just stopping by, saying hi, not saying hi, just appreciate it all. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in and watching, and yeah, we'll do this again on Thursday. So yeah, catch y'all later. Bye.